TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming by my space. And thank you for coming to, wow. Thank you for coming by to get your sunrise dose of medicine. Because as you know, our medicine is the best medicine. Wow. What a great, I hope all of you are rising very well rested on this day. I certainly am. I had a great night of sleep, which is, you gotta, we nourish our spiritual side, we nourish our energy, but sometimes our avatar just says, hey, it's time for some rest. And it's a great day to do that. Because, hey, it's Saturday. And who do we have with us today? We do have a special guest. And I did telegraph that last night, and I think she said it too. Oh, it's not Lorena. Holy cow. Where's my... There we go. It's Tanya Baldwin's with us today. And it's always nice when Tanya's here because she brings that... What's the French word for it? She brings that certain something. That wonderful energy of hers to our group here, to our meetings. But let's get out here. Let's go send you guys some awesome energy in the meantime. And if this is your first time here, we practice exchanging energy. Well, it's more like I'm sending and you're receiving every time we gather, because energy is real. For one, I'm going to state that. That's a fact. It is real. Energy is real. You probably feel it even if you're not. If this is your first time, energy is real. If you walk into a room that's had a recent argument or something happen in it, everyone knows all these phenomena. We know when this stuff happens. You walk into this room, there was an argument a few minutes ago, and you can feel the energy in there. Excuse me. I think everyone on the planet has probably had that experience. So we're going to send this energy with the assistance of Tanya. We're going to send this energy. You do remember the energy, right? Yeah, she does. Yep. All right, so what does the symbol look like? And this one came in really stupid strong. All right, so don't be surprised if you get it. So what does the symbol look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What does the symbol look like? What does it feel like? And what does it smell like? There we go. All right, I'm going to work myself from the bottom up and give some shout outs real quick, and then we'll have a quick chat with Tanya before we get our Meta Zen going at the top of the hour. Welcome, Lady Rider. Good to see you again. Wow. I think she holds the record for being the most consistent. She is probably like floating. She's in her meditative. I can just see her sitting on her floor in her meditative seating position, and she's floating a couple inches off the ground. That's some dedication right there. Welcome, Millie. Happy sunrise. Lorena, hola. Good to see you. Heaney, good to see you. Heaney, I am here every day, twice a day, every 12 hours. Every 12 hours, we keep this consistent flow of intention going for our planet. Yeah. Hey, Millie. Good to see you. Welcome. Buenos dias. Yeah. PG, welcome. Yeah, let's see, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Ben, Bacon Bits. Ben, Bath and Beyond Bacon Bits. How fun. Everybody loves Ben. All right. I think I've covered most of the people here. And for all of you lurking, all you lurkers, welcome. You don't have to come in and be social. It's not a requirement. All right, let's go see Tanya. Gave her zero notice. Look at the rays of sun falling upon this woman.
We're bringing the sunlight.
Bringing the sunlight, bringing the light, literally. You have a really cool effect going on right now. Mm-hmm. That's cool. All right. Hey, so something we were talking about before the stream, we were talking about, and that caused something else, but the dead internet. So that's basically along the lines of the dead internet theory, right? And if you don't know what the dead internet is that you do know, I'm assuming, what the dead internet theory is. But I'm going to educate everyone that doesn't, in case you don't know. The dead internet theory is that nowadays the internet is basically ran by bots, and everyone and like 90% of everything that you interact with is actually just a bot. It's a bot running, having a conversation with you and so on and so forth. And if you look, I spend a lot of time on X, as most of you know, and I sit and wonder, how do these people post every 3 hours? And then if you respond, even in the middle of the night, you wake up for some reason and you respond to something, you get a response back within like 20 or 30 minutes. And I even ask Grok, which is the AI within X, if I'm interacting with I could say, is Tanya Baldwin's account, does it look like it's a bot? And it'll give you an analysis, which is kind of fun. So, and you were talking about something else though that spawned my thing. So tell us what you were talking about.
Well, it actually, in the middle of your conversation, I just had this poof in my head where I was like, I wonder, with all the lies that we've been told societally,
Mm-hmm.
it's all about driving us in a particular direction, right? So even, when they look at climate, whatever it is, there's something that's distorted behind the scenes. So I was wondering, is the population accurate, or have we been lied to about the actual level of population that there is? Because when you think about the death and birth rate, it's not like we're birthing at an enormous rate and people are dying at, when we see the numbers from the last few years, especially, there's been a
Mm-hmm.
lot. So is the population what they say it is, or are they just merely giving us a number and making us feel that their population is out of control and we have to have these depopulation strategies?
Probably the only time this word will ever be said on this site, but it is fear porn. That's what it is. It's sell fear, sell fear, sell fear.
Mhm.
And most computers, if they have any kind of Microsoft stuff on them, they get MSN, and it like pops up. It's like set up in your startup, and you have to go and disable it and all this stuff. But if you go look at that, it's fear, fear, fear. It's that legacy media, this media machine that's out there selling, and they're out there selling the next viral contagion. I'll say it that way. They're out there hard now. Oh, we have to sell it, and all of the billions of people in China are locking down and doing this and doing that, and because fear is a drug to these people. They get off on that fear, and it feeds them, and that's unfortunate. And fortunately, people are waking up. People are waking up. We see it every day. More and more people waking up to I like to say the veil is being lifted. Because I have a no politics rule on here, and I find it interesting that the powers that be try to make your life. They almost try to make it so you can't live. It's impossible. They try to make it impossible so you're not involved in it, so you don't have some kind of feeling about it. That's why it's such a wide net nowadays. Because when it comes down to it, I'm like a two issue person. That's it. My two, and everyone I think is somewhere around the center. And they have one issue that might pull them way one direction, another issue that may pull them. So what's a guy to do? Oh, well, I have to be indoctrinated into something. Oh, well, no. Well, let's look at all your little micro issues that you have. Wait, I didn't know I had micro. Oh, you do. You have all these little micro issues. You see, so it's like you can't get away from it one way or another. And I find that really interesting. But fortunately, people are waking up. People are freaking waking up, and I find that beautiful. I find it beautiful. We live in a beautiful time, my friend. It's great how like the veil's lifting, and now these people are out there. Legacy media is dying. Thank you. The avenues like X, and X is about the only one that I don't get censored on. Not that I'm posting a lot of stuff that would get censored, but I don't see people. Very rarely I see people complaining about it. So.
Well, we get to be the wave of change, all of us. We get to be the ones that, rather than put our awareness on the fear mongering, we get to be aware of what they're doing, but put our focus on the light and on love and on truth and on joy and peace and all of these beautiful things, and we get to bring that wave to the world. It's like a total plug for your show right there.
There you go. There you go. That's very good. I like that. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on with me for a few minutes. Let's get over and talk about wait, hold on. Let me check something real quick. I think we have a little bit more time. Oh, yeah.
Angelique.
Oh, Angelique. So nice to see you. Yes, we do live in a beautiful time. So back to that. I'm going to go back to that dead internet theory. It's almost like now we have a little bit more time than I thought. This dead internet thing, how can I say this? One thing I think we should do, I am going to talk about our political systems a little bit. I think that we need to remind our public servants that they are, in fact, we need to put a little bit more servant in the public servant arena and remove these things that they set in place upon. Oh, the right honorable Tanya Baldwin has the floor. Well, what makes her so honorable? Because she was able to get elected.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's and they said, and this just happened recently in my country. Oh, I'm going to give some big awards, the highest civilian awards, out to all my cronies. Out to all my friends. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Oh, let me channel Teresa, our friend Teresa. Good gravy. Look what they're doing. Okay.
Well, there's more politicians have records than in the NFL or the NBA. Like the politicians, there's more convicted or people up on charges or, all kinds of stuff like that. And I think that if I have to have a criminal record search with a vulnerable sector to work in nursing, that's the least that the politicians who are representing us should have to have.
I agree. Well, I took that subject a little too long. Let's get over to the meditation room. Hey, welcome. Good to see you, Dee. Spirit Warrior. That's a heck of a name. That's awesome.
She's amazing.
She is amazing. All right, so we have. I'm going to be on 11 again. And this is going to be friends. Get yourself ready to receive some serious medicine on this wonderful Saturday sunrise. Here we go. In the frequency of love, we gather. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating over our beautiful planet, and we notice a nice blue sheen of energy. Our intention still in place, still prospering on all the love that we sent, all the energy that we sent to sustain our intention for everyone, so everyone can benefit on our planet. Bring your gaze up from the planet's surface and you'll see our golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap. And remember, my friends, the love node resides within the golden pyramid, the pyramid where we focus all our intention, both nodal and personal, all of our energy, and the love node and all of those on this node wrap up all of this intention and energy and wrap it up in love and push it up into our diamond collector cap above. Now look to your left and your right and all around, and you'll see that we're within a translucent golden sphere. A golden sphere that makes up the unity consciousness, represents the unity consciousness, which is made up of us. It powers us and protects us. Very good. Now let's reach out to one another right now, energetically. If you don't know how to do this right now, that's perfectly fine. We can cover that. We'll cover that later. Just flow with this. Just go with the flow and come into our hand circle. Very good. Nice and strong. Wow. Very strong for this sunrise session. Just stand in your hand circle and look around at all the smiling faces. If you're not smiling right now, stretch that mouth to your ears and receive that universal, spiritual, God-given gift of joy. Let that joy flow into your body right now. Stretch that mouth to those ears. Thank you, Laura, for that wonderful saying. There we go. Let's stand in our hand circle and just look around at all these smiling faces. And in the center of all of us, you see this nice blue energy beginning to grow. And between all of us, there we go. Very good. Now let's look in our heart space, my friends. And in your heart space, you'll see a spark. A spark of wonderful, healing, cleansing, bright white light. A spark that we are about to nourish. We're about to send so much love, peace, and joy, all kinds of wonderful energy into our heart space. Let's facilitate this by doing 3 deep breaths together, in through our nose, out through our mouth, right now. 1. 2. 3. Let's look in our heart space once again, my friends, and what was once just a small spark moments ago has grown into a very large sphere, a large sphere that slowly spins to the right. It gets larger and larger as each second flows. As each moment goes by, it's up to our shoulders now and down to our knees, working its way down to our toes, to our fingertips, and to our crown. Just let this energy flow through your body for a few moments. Just integrate this wonderful, powerful energy, this healing, cleansing, bright white light. And just let it remove anything that's not serving you right now. Just let it break it loose, and we'll send this loose material out as you see this transparent tube grow out of your chest. And you see all this dark green muck and gunk within your body, flowing towards that tube, towards that exit, as this tube grows out and pierces the unity consciousness sphere, where all this muck and gunk in our body will be deposited safely on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Now's the time to release anything not serving you, my friends. Let's do it consciously. Let's just take a quick inventory and just let this energy flow through our bodies and dislodge anything not serving us, any attachments that are not serving us. Just let them go. Let them go right now and let them flow down this tube. Let any dis-ease your body might be experiencing right now, just dislodge it and send it down this tube. And see, this tube is getting clearer and clearer as each moment passes, clearer and clearer, as this healing, cleansing, bright white light is washing all through our entire being. There we go. Just let it go and let it flow. Let go of anything, any extreme views you might be holding on to. Let them go. Let go of any extreme dislike. Let it go. Any fear you may be experiencing right now. Any anxiety about the future. Anything you've been using as a crutch, just let it go and let it flow down this tube that is getting clearer and clearer. Now do one more sweep, one more final sweep, my friends, through your being, and just funnel anything that you may have missed the first time, anything that was kind of hard to dislodge, anything that is not serving your higher or lower good. Just let it go right now. There we go. Let it go down that tube. Very good. Our tube is nearly clear. It's a little bit more distance to travel. There we go. Now collapse that tube. Now observe that glob of muck and gunk on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. See it break into billions of particles, and watch as these billions and billions of particles shoot off away from all of us into infinity, never to infect or infest another being ever again. So it is. Let's get back in our hand circle, my friends, right now, and look around. Look around at all the beautiful light beings. We no longer see our avatars. We no longer see our physical form. Now we are seeing each one another in our purest of forms and our light bodies, as the only thing we can bring in here is purity. Very good. Yes. We'll stand here in our hand circle, being bathed in this beautiful blue energy that's radiating from the center of our circle. Let that beautiful light fall upon your body. Yes. Very good. Now let's reach out to all the nodes as I say them aloud. unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, where Tanya is located for this session, peace, truth, joy, and love. Now is the time to begin sending our energy and intention into the golden pyramid. And almost immediately, you see that diamond cap. That diamond cap is glowing indigo already. If you're not led to be on a node at this time, that's perfectly fine. Simply push your positive intention right now into that golden pyramid and see that diamond collector, that diamond cap that collects all of our beautiful intention. See it grow brighter and brighter as each moment passes. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first renewing wave of intention. 1, 2, deep breath. As one, pulse. In your mind's eye, my friends, see this beautiful release, this indigo wave of love, peace, and joy, of unity. See it release from our diamond cap and flow down every side of our golden pyramid. Down, down, washing over Mother Gaia node and Lorena and everyone else on this node, and spreading in every direction. Over the northern hemisphere, flowing down, down, overtaking our previous blue energy from yesterday. Overtaking this energy and adding it to itself, strengthening our wave as it goes down past the equator, down the southern hemisphere and crosses over itself, picking up this excess energy, this previous energy from days past. As this previous energy is our collective energy from every time we have met and put this intention out there. This is the culmination of hundreds of sessions. And now this wave is closing in on the feet of Mother Gaia node. I ask Lorena and all of you on this node to send this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's jump back into our hand circle, my friends. Just reaffirm your presence here and your connection with one another. And setting this beautiful blue energy and this wonderful connection. This beautiful connection. I ask that all of you be present here right now and enjoy the very moment, from moment to moment. Maximize your enjoyment of this. Maximize your presence. If you have external thoughts that arrive, acknowledge them and send them on their way. If they are important, they will return later. Very good. I can feel the presence growing as our energy field gets stronger, as more and more of you remain present. You can feel it. You can feel it on your own. Because when you are present, you are giving this gift to yourself and honoring your friends here as it helps them remain present. Very good. Now let's just mentally reach out to reaffirm our connection to all the nodes right now. Just do it in your head. Just do it along with me in your head. You know the sequence. Very good. Now let's begin pushing our intention and energy. If you're on a node, push that energy or intention along with your personal intention for the planet. Very good. And see that diamond cap grow brighter and brighter indigo already. Look at that. Brighter and brighter indigo. Feel this amazing energy, this amazing connection. And see the beauty in being present, being here with one another. Experience this beautiful moment with me, my friends. There we go. Just let go and let it flow. There we go. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. 1, 2, deep breath. As one, pulse. See this beautiful release of energy from our diamond cap. See this beautiful indigo wave flow down every side of our golden pyramid, down to the planet's surface, and just bathing Mother Gaia node and all of those on this node, and this wonderful energy of love, of peace, of joy, of unity. And see this wonderful wave flow in every direction down the northern hemisphere, working its way down to the equator. And now is the time, my friends, when I remind you to know this in your minds and in your hearts, that every time we send one of these pulses, every time we send a pulse that has two waves, every time that thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding our intention. As we never push our energy on anyone, we simply make our intention of love, make our joy, our peace, our truth available. We make it readily available for when they take that first step. They take that first step to joy, to love, to peace, to truth. That we are there to nourish them. We are there to assist them with unlimited energy. Yes. See the beauty in this, my friends. We have beauty all around us. And now this wave is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere and working its way back up to the equator and over the northern hemisphere and arriving to the feet of Mother Gaia node. I ask Lorena and all of you on this node to send this excess energy back up to our golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's get back in our hand circle now. Reaffirm our connection with one another. And just bathe ourselves in this connection and in this wonderful blue light that's emanating from the center of our hand circle. Yes. Very good. Now let's reaffirm our connection to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. Very good. Now let's begin pushing our intention and energy for the third and final time of this session. And see that diamond cap growing brighter and brighter indigo. We can see it through our closed eyes. Brighter and brighter. Just a few more moments here. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave. 1, 2, deep breath in through the nose. Deep. Pulse. As we release this breath of life down from our diamond cap, down our pyramid, down to the planet's surface, down to Mother Gaia and all those on this node. We wash over them with love, with peace, with joy, with truth, with unity. And now this wave is flowing down from the northern hemisphere, down from the northern pole, working its way to the equator. And you begin to see that pixie dust building up, that pixie dust trail building up. As this is the fifth wave, we've built up enough for all of us to observe. Now watch as this wave comes down and crosses over itself on the southern hemisphere, on the southern pole, and begins working its way up. And now the sixth wave of our third pulse is solidifying our intention, our pixie dust trail of energy, into a nice an indigo trail, and an indigo energy or sheen on our planet as this wave is working its way up past the equator and coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Our intention is now in place, my friends. Once again, it is there. The gift to ourselves and to the planet, as there is no higher gift that you can give another person than what we have just experienced. We have offered our love, our joy, our peace. We are sharing it with our planet, with one another. See the beauty in this, my friends. And for all of you on Mother Gaia node, I ask you to store some of this excess energy that's just arrived. Store it in your sacral chakra, your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then I ask that you send the rest of this energy, this excess energy, up to all the node holders and participants above, so that we may do the same. Very good. Now let's put our arms across our chest, and grasp our shoulders. Give yourself a loving embrace right now. Just do it. Even if it feels funny, that's more the reason to do it. If you're uncomfortable, it's more the reason to do it. Do it right now. Even if you're in a public place, this could be as contagious as a smile. Be contagious. Be contagious with love. Be contagious with your smiles. Be contagious with your hugs. Now let's repeat after me aloud. I am love. I am joy. I am peace. I am unity. I am. So it is. Let's give yourself a few more moments with this wonderful embrace. And you will know when you start enjoying this. You will know. It just takes a little bit of practice. You will know. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths and release this wonderful embrace on our third exhale. 1. 2. 3. Release. Now let's get back in our hand circle and reaffirm our connection just for a few more moments. Let's just set in this wonderful connection with one another. Just set in this wonderful gift. Very good. And know, my friends, you are never alone after establishing this connection. And some of it will be stronger with other people. As some of us are on each other's frequency, and some of us are on our way, and some of us are past it. Some of us are new. Some of us are practiced in this technique and this energy. It's just a matter of trying and practicing and opening your heart. There we go. Now let's release these wonderful hands we're holding on to. Excuse me. Let go of each other's hands. You can still feel that wonderful blue light hitting your face and coming over your body. Yes. Let's start wiggling our fingers and our toes and pulling our energy back from one another. Just gently pull it back. Some of it will remain with your friends and with the nodes. That's perfectly fine. As we operate from an unlimited energetic state now, my friends. Unlimited energy is right here. It is in your understanding. It is in your both physical and spiritual body now. So leave this session with that knowledge. Let's wiggle our fingers and our toes for a couple more moments. Here it comes. When you're ready, open your eyes and return. Ooh. Wow. Good to see you, Angela. She is beaming today, PG. She is beaming, bringing that awesome energy. All right, let's get over here to the reveal. Well, okay, I'm going to have to say, and Tanya, you can pipe in on this. That was probably the strongest sunrise session. I would have to say that's probably the strongest one so far. So you guys, what's the term that all the youngsters are saying? Lit. Yeah, there we go. Lit. Yeah. Heck yeah. Thank you for being here, PG. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for adding your energy to this, Millie. And it's every one of us, okay? It's not just me. It's all of us. I'm just providing the container, okay? It's all of us. Crisp energy today. Heck yeah, Lorena. Thank you for being here. Very good. Very descriptive. Can you see what Lorena wrote, Tanya? If not, I'll read it to you. Can you see it? Okay, good. Okay. All right. So the energy that we sent out to each and every one of you earlier at the beginning of the stream was unity consciousness. This one came in really super strong today. So, yeah, there you go. There you have it. Let's go say goodbye to our friend Tanya and thank her for coming in to our space today. Thank you for coming and adding her wonderful energy and her sunlight, her rays of light. So, Tanya, so thank you for coming in. And I want to thank. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Always my pleasure.
Oh, awesome. 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 And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming by, starting your day with this wonderful experience and bringing your energy to improve my experience. Thank you for being part of mine. There you go. So until this evening, till the sunset session, I'm sending love, peace, and joy out to all of you. Thank you so much for being here, my friends. Namaste.